Hey, it's your girl Purdy Rose, and I'm motivating the souls, giving you the good news live from Las Vegas. Well, today it's only 93 degrees, partly sunny, but a nice, refreshing day to just kind of think and mellow out and just wonder and phantom about what it is for you to do in life. What's your next step? What's your next chapter? Where is God leading you? Sometimes we might have this thing inside that is pushing us to do something different. Some kind of emotional trigger that is signaling us to do something different. Well, that's your inner being. That's God dwelling inside of you and letting you know that it's time to move. We're going to talk today about relocation. God, spiritual faith walk, relocation. God's spiritual faith walk. Sometimes he want to get you out of your boat, take you to the next level in your ministry, in your walk with him, and you going from that baby, from drinking that milk to now you're able to eat a little solid food. Now you're maturing, you're establishing a relationship with him. Hopefully you're hearing him. But sometimes we can't hear God. So he has to come to us through different circumstances, different emotions, different situations to push us in the direction that we need to go in. So I'm basically going to give you a little bit of some of my details in my life of how he's pushed me out. But I was watching YouTube and I saw this YouTuber who talked about how God pushed her out of Oklahoma and sent her to Nashville, and he just made everything divinely taken care of. Now, I'm not saying that everything is going to be given to you on a silver platter, and I'm not saying that you're not going to have any worries, but in the end, it will all be taken care of because it's about having a faith walk. It's about believing. It's about receiving his message internally so that you can do what he is requiring you to do. You might not be able to hear him, but he's urging your spirit and he's pushing you out. And he's pushing you to a new level in your spiritual walk, you know? Because right now I have like this yearning. I mean, like this deep yearning to go out of the country, to do a little world traveling. It's a spiritual walk because it's like sometimes you can't be wholeheartedly the way that you need to be when you're surrounded with people all around you. If you're in a house full of family, it's hard to have that solid time. It's hard to be able to just think in solace with the Lord because you got so many people coming in and out. And it could even be just one person, and it's still just not enough time for you to be able to soak in the Lord's presence for him to move you to a different height in your life. So I currently have the urge to get out the country and just spiritually just dive into his magnificence and to just fully dedicate my life in just waking up and just absorbing his presence day in and day out. And when you are somewhere where you can't lean on people and count on people and call on people, you have no other choice but to lean and call on him. Let's talk about a Bible person, character in the Bible in which God called him to go to a new place. Now, he heard from God. This is the father of faith, Abram. All right, if you go to chapter 12 in Genesis, in the book of Genesis, we're reading from chapter 12. We're going to start from the beginning. The Lord had said to Abram, leave your country, your people, and your father's house, and go to the land I will show you. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great, and you will be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and whoever curses you, I will curse. And all people on earth will be blessed through you. All people on earth will be blessed through Abram. So Abram left as the Lord had told him, and Lot went with him. Abram was 75 years old when he set out from Haran. He took his wife Sarai, his nephew Lot, all the possessions they had accumulated, and the people they had acquired in Haran. And they set out for the land of Canaan, and they arrived there. Now, let me give you just a little background information. Now, Abram' father is Terah. Terah had lived in Ur with Abram, and Terah set out to go to the land of Canaan, if you read chapter 11. But when he saw Haran, he stopped and he pitched his tent there. So could it have been that God was trying to get Terah to go to Canaan, but maybe he didn't hear him? So he's like, okay, well, we're going to go here. But his spirit had him going to Canaan in the beginning, but he stopped in Haran, and that's where his life ended. So now God speaks to his son, Abram, and he tells him, go, leave your people, go, go, go. So he took his wife and he took his nephew, in which his nephew was the son of Haran, which Haran was Abram's brother. But all the other people, because some of us have large families and we have so many people around us that you're not going to go. You're not going to move. You're not going to leave your home because you have your job, you have your family, and you have a home that you probably might have purchased. So those are the things that are going to keep us embedded in the city. Now, sometimes God will keep you in a city when you're trying to get out of that city. That's the funny thing too that I've heard. But a lot of times God is trying to push you out, and we're not listening to the spirit. We're not listening to his call. So I'm telling you today that relocation is God's spiritual faith walk. He's relocating you from that job. He's relocating you from that home. He's relocating you from your family. He's relocating you to a newer place, to new heights, new elevation, a new chapter in him. So when you have those emotions, those feelings, or when things just are just not going right, every door is closed, that means it's time to go. When things start folding up, when you start getting laid off on your job, when your house started being foreclosed on, when your family just start acting ugly and then they don't want anything to do with you, or they start alienating you, then it's time to go. Resources start folding. There's just no promise there. There's no future there. There's no outlook there. Then it's time to go. Your spirit is calling for you to go. So I want each and every one of you to remember that when God says it's time to go, it's time to go. You might not hear him, but he is pushing you out because God dwells in you. All right. Well, that's all the time we have for today. If you enjoyed this message, tune in next time by hitting the button and subscribe for that daily bread to nourish your mind, spirit, and soul in standing firm on God's good news. God bless you.